Hey guys, Tesla Groupie here. I am here to discuss how I made $3,037 in the stock market last week. I'm telling you this so that maybe this could potentially help you become a better trader. So let's get started. First of all, I sold 300 of my TSLL shares that I was holding at a $12 cost basis. I made $1,524 on that trade. I still have 300 shares remaining that I will hold and continue selling covered calls. I closed out 13 TSLL cash secured puts and I made $911. Received all my buying power back, so now I can open new contracts. I also am holding BBAI. It's my second favorite stock to wheel, TSLL being my first. I lost 100 shares of BBAI due to a $6 covered call, and I made $26 on that trade. No big deal, lost some, made a small amount of money, but got my buying power back so I can open new cash secured puts with BBAI. I still hold 1,352 shares under a $6 cost basis. I also had 8 $6 cash secured puts that I closed out early and made $264 on that trade, got my buying power back so I can open new positions as well. I am not heavily trading AMDL at the moment. It is a little bit high for me, but I do own 300 shares above $18. So I'm selling one $14 cash secured put at a time. Either one, I will finally get assigned shares at $14, which would bring my cost basis down. Or two, I'll continue collecting premium. So my $14 cash secured put expired worthless, so I made $70 on that trade, and I will open a new AMDL contract. My next one was BULL. I'm not trading this heavily. I'm kind of learning it and going in slowly. So I do own shares that I was assigned, and I sold 4 $11 covered calls, profiting $50. I will sell those covered calls again and continue wheeling this stock lightly. My two favorites right now are TSLL and BBAI. The others I'm just using to diversify. I am also trading RCAT, RCAT. I had 4 $9 covered calls that I had sold against my shares, and I made $60 on those. I will open new covered calls. I'm also wheeling this. I do own cash secured puts as well. I also closed out 5 MSTU covered calls. I own shares of MSTU. They're going through a reverse split this week. I don't recommend entering any crypto related stocks or ETFs at the moment. I'm not saying never, and I do own a lot, but crypto is very choppy right now. So unless you can go with a low strike and a further out expiration, I don't recommend messing with them at the moment. Just my personal opinion. Okay, so let's get into my plans for 2026. In 2025, my goal was to own 5,000 shares of TSLL at or above $12. I ultimately ended up with 2,900 shares at a $12 cost basis. I was assigned some at $13 and $14, and I was assigned some at $7, $8, $9. So my overall cost basis was $12. I would have liked more, but at that point, TSLL ran up tremendously above $20. So I slowed down on selling my cash secured puts. I focused on selling covered calls and selling shares outright, collecting profits. That went very well. It made my October the most profitable month I've ever had trading in the stock market. So my plan for 2026 is going to be the same. I would like to accumulate 5,000 shares of TSLL at or below $14. I would ultimately like 5,000 shares, but we'll see. So I'm going slowly. I'm adding contracts at a $14 strike for 2026 expirations. I've already started positions. I've got 35 contracts already. I will most likely close some of those out before 2026 even hits. Are already in profit. But I would like to continue trying. As soon as I get $14 shares. I would like to maybe be able to lower my strike to 12 to 10. We'll just see how 2026 starts. You can't have an exact plan when you don't know what's going to happen in the future. I wish I did, but we don't. So my plan is just to try to accumulate those shares again under $14, preferably under $12, 5,000 shares. Let them ride back up into the 20s and collect. That could make 2026 my most profitable year ever. My second trade is trying to accumulate as many shares of BBAI at or below $5.50 cost basis. Again, so I can sell covered calls, eventually lose the shares, and take profits. Then we've got one leveraged ETF and one regular stock that I'm trading. I will also make a video soon with my favorite leveraged ETFs and stocks that I like to wheel and the stocks that I'll be using in 2026. It's only a list of about 10 to 12 and I rinse and repeat. So hopefully it can help you learn how to trade as well. If you need help, you can always follow me over on X at Tesla Groupie. I have a subscription there, only $4 a month. We have over 300 traders. We're in there, we have a chat. We all discuss our trades. I've got very experienced traders in there and brand new traders, and we all discuss our trades. So feel free to join us over there if you'd like to learn or just be a part of a fun community. Otherwise, subscribe here and I will be posting more. Thank you so much.